You know what? Let me let me do this real quick because I need it. Hello, folks. Devin Palou from Ratio Christi, Winthrop University, and sitting here with my friend Mr. Garret Bowman.
How's it going?
And just wanted to bring you guys another interview with one of our students and just kind of pick his brain for a minute. So, Garret, where are you from? And tell us, how did you become a Christian?
Hey guys, my name is Garret. I'm from Fort Mill, South Carolina, so right down the road from where we're at here. And I came to know Christ probably early college is whenever I really began to understand what my faith was and who God was in my heart. And then as a result of that, really adopted the responsibility to go and share His Word and to learn more about His Word with other people. So.
Great. How did you get interested in apologetics?
Well, to be honest with you, I never really was. To me, my faith was a personal relationship with God, and I'd never been faced with questions that argued the science or the historical evidence of it. But my big brother in the fraternity is on the board here at Ratio Christi, Philip McDonald. He's a dear friend of mine, and this organization meant a lot to him. So as a result of that, I started coming and was faced with some questions about my faith. And when I didn't know the answers, I didn't like that. So I came to learn and got the opportunity to bring other people along with me, and now we get to have conversation about evidence and about arguments for faith that really didn't exist in my life before. So my interest in apologetics is a young but a growing interest.
What would you say to those who may have questions as to maybe the need for apologetics when doing evangelism?
Yeah, no doubt. In my experience with the organization that I work for, there have been a lot of opportunities to meet with students who have questions from a non-believing standpoint. And those questions are not always things that can be answered solely based on heart and emotion. Therefore, the benefit of having apologetics as your own knowledge allows you to foster those conversations and to begin to pick the brains of those who doubt in order that they might challenge their own selves and go to God's Word to find answers for the questions whenever they're deciding whether or not they want to follow the Lord and surrender their lives to the gospel. And so apologetics is an awesome tool for intelligent minds, which I don't always relate to, but many of the freshmen and sophomores that I've interacted with this year specifically have been raised from a more intelligent mindset and have built up these walls almost to push against a belief in God. And so apologetics allows us to pick at why they believe those things or don't believe those things.
Would you say that apologetics has given you more confidence to be able to share the gospel and have those conversations?
Absolutely. I feel like before facing the idea of defending my faith with scientific or historic evidence, there was a tendency for me to kind of just ignore those questions. And whenever people would face me with those questions, I would just kind of say, well, I don't know. Or I would try to explain them with things that really didn't answer their questions. And whenever you look at the effectiveness of that, it really renders ineffective. And so apologetics provides more of an opportunity to educate yourself on those things and then solidify answers so that they're getting the answers that they're seeking.
For maybe any young students out there, maybe getting ready to go to college or are in college, would you encourage them to get involved with the Ratio Christi, and maybe how has RC helped you?
Yeah, definitely seek it out. I think that if you have questions about your faith, or if you know people that do and they're not willing to come out, but to be able to encourage people to know why they believe what they believe past a heart feeling is incredible. And that's really where Ratio Christi has helped me to gain more confidence in my faith, is that now I'm not only relying on my feelings. I'm an emotional person. I'm a love guy, and so that's created a big reliance on my feelings and my personal relationship with God. But to have the ability to argue with people that aren't familiar with that haven't accepted that love in their heart, it's been important for me to know how to speak about the historical and the scientific.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming
I
out.
appreciate you letting me be here.
Yeah. All right, folks. Tune in next week. Do some more interviews. And to our donors, appreciate everybody who helps us to be able to do this. And, have guys like Garret on the campus out there helping to defend the faith. So talk to you guys later. God bless.